Good morning, lovely people. Oh my, isn't it such a luxury to be alive? I'm so grateful that I get to see a new day today. And as humans, we have this tendency to forget to be grateful. We forget that what we're looking for is right in front of us, like good health. Just being alive, being able to eat, being able to wake up every day. Oh my goodness. It's all right in front of us, right in front of us. Mornings here always feel sacred. I don't need an alarm because nature does the job. Birds sing their hearts out. It's like they are competing for who can sing the best. Also, the wind whispering through the trees and that faint smell of dew on the grass, especially right now that it's raining, the soil smells so good. It's the kind of morning that makes you want to stay in bed just a little longer, just one more minute. But in the countryside, there's always work to be done. As always, I start my day with getting ready, brushing my teeth, my hair, yeah, that kind of stuff. Stepping outside is like hitting pause on the chaos of life. The air is so crisp, so clean. I feel like I'm breathing in a piece of heaven. It's morning like this that reminds me why I love it here. These are some ugali chunks that are not going to be eaten by anyone. So I'm going to give these ones to the chicken. We don't throw away food. There's always somewhere where food can go. It can be the dog, it can be the chicken. Sometimes you leave it for the nature to decide. I started the day with washing utensils. I know this is not the most glamorous part of my day, but something about doing it out here under the open sky, surrounded by trees and the sound of birds and the chicken, of course, makes it feel different. Okay, chicken is also a bird, right? It's calming, almost like the water washing the dishes is also washing my thoughts. Do you ever have moments when the simplest things feel like therapy? That's what this is for me. Just me, the clinking of dishes and the world humming along in the background. It's a good way to start the day. The shamba is alive today. Okay, I know some of you don't know what shamba is, but saying shamba comes so naturally to me. Actually, when I was young, I thought shamba is an English word. But if you don't know, shamba is farm. So the farm is alive today, and there's some workers on the farm, and I love watching workers on the shamba while they do the work. It's like they have this rhythm with the land, a silent understanding between human and soil. Since the rainy season is here, of course, we're planting food. We're planting food on the shamba, and you have to take care of the food, right? It's always amazing to see the effort that goes into growing food. It makes you appreciate every bite you take so much more. Today I've been entrusted with ensuring everyone, including the ones working in the shamba, are fully fed. One thing about here in the countryside, you can't fail to cook for workers in the shamba. It's better you don't eat and ensure everyone in the shamba is full. Failure to feed your workers on the farm can make you the talk of the village. You'll be seen as the most selfish person. We are cooking githeri. There's something about this dish that feels like home. The aroma, the flavor, it's comfort food at its finest. And trust me, cooking for a crowd keeps you on your toes. Anyways, githeri is easy to cook. Put your maize, put your beans, and ensure there is fire and water, and the food will be fine. As our githeri is cooking, let's pick some green vegetables. These are thorn melons. These ones, they prick your hands. I don't know how to pick these thorn melons leaves. Anyways, there's a lot here. There's a lot of different types of vegetables. So I had to leave these ones because they were pricking my soft hands. Oh my, can we also take a moment to notice my dress? Doesn't it feel like I'm part of the countryside? Green and full of little flowers, just like everything around me. It's like me and nature today are matching. Oh my goodness. This fills me with so much happiness because this is so unscripted. I got this dress recently from the Mtumba market. Mtumba is like thrift market. And this was like 50 Kenyan shillings. I don't know how much that is in dollars. Yeah, it's matching with everything. Oh my. See how my boyfriend teaching me how to ride this motorcycle is also beneficial to him. Okay, I was like starting it so that he can, I don't know, oil or do what. Yeah. I decided to be cutting the veggies as I wait for the githeri to get ready. Githeri takes so long to cook, and especially today that we're cooking humongous. I'm telling you, it's full. It's githeri that can last up to 2 days, and it did. Actually went up to 3 days. It's taking a lot of time to cook, so you have to ensure that your githeri, ensure it doesn't lack water. You keep adding water as it cooks and firewood. So I'm also keeping myself busy with picking the eggs, because when you don't pick the eggs, sometimes the chicken can eat up the eggs, and we usually cover this place where they're supposed to be laying eggs, so that it can be dark inside, so that they don't see the eggs and we go into them. You understand, right? our Githeri was finally ready. You don't know how happy I was to get to this moment. It got ready a bit late, around 1 p.m. and by that time it's supposed to be ready to be eaten, but it was still not late, 1 p.m. is time for eating, and Githeri is easy to cook. You just fry the onions, the tomatoes, the greens, and put the Githeri and salt and maybe some soup, and it's ready. Within 20 minutes, this was ready. As you can see, Githeri is just a mixture of maize and beans, and it was so delicious. Maize and beans, yeah, and we used yellow beans because they have less gas. After all the morning busyness, I needed a little escape. Working here feels like therapy. No noise, no rush, just me and the world. You can literally leave your phone on a tripod and come back and find it. Try this in Nairobi City and come and give me your character development story. As I walk, I feel the crunch of leaves under my feet, the rustling of trees above me. It is as if the earth itself is whispering secrets I'll never fully understand. I found myself in this swampy swamp, and I love watching water. It's just so peaceful. It seems like I was not the only one craving a walk in the woods. And look who I ran into, my boyfriend. Sometimes, even out here, the world feels so small. It's funny we both needed the same thing today. A quiet moment to just talk and think. We don't even need to say much. Just being here together feels like enough. And when I was here, I found this plant that I thought is a medicinal plant, but it wasn't. Just wait a moment and listen to me yap about it. I'm giving the right information, but this is the wrong plant. It looks like it, but it wasn't the one. Hey guys, okay, let me just have a conversation with you. I was taking a walk alone, and I found my boyfriend also taking a walk. Anyways, we've been looking for this called what is the native name? Mweno. It's called Mweno in their language, Embu language. And what is it called in your language? Actually don't know how it's called, but in English it's called kasialata. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. It's very good for your skin. If you have skin issues, if you have acne, if you have psoriasis is that thing on your hair, right? If you have eczema, like any type of skin issues, just boil this one. It has a very strong smell. And it's supposed to have yellow flowers, but this one I think it's starting to flower. It has purple flowers. So you boil it and take a shower with it. When you're taking a shower with it, you can use as much as you want, but if you're going to drink it, you can also drink it. It can wash your gut, and when you do that, stay near your toilet, please. Yeah, it's very good. It's a very strong herbal plant. Kasialata. What do you call it? It's very good. So I want to use some for my skin because I have some acne. So I want to shower with it and see how it will go. It's very good. You can use it. I highly recommend. Hey, it's so beautiful, guys. So beautiful over here. Fresh air. Love in the air. Kasialata. I'm so happy, guys, to have found it. There's so much of it here in this bush, and we're going to take some and plant around the house. We're going to take it. I'll be actually educating you guys a lot about herbs. Now that I'm here in the village, I'll be telling you a lot about herbs that you can use. Maybe you have this one wherever you are. We have this right at home. There's so much of it. There's one here, there's another one there. There's so much here in this bush. There's another. Hey, I'm so happy to have found you, Guys, I want to show you this. I'm not sure if it's the one that is eaten by rabbits. Look. And there's another one that is called wild lettuce. Wild lettuce. I don't know, it's good for your kidney or something. I'm not sure if it's the one. If you had the flowers, that one I would know. Right now I can't tell. Tell me if you can tell. Yeah, nature provides everything we need in this world. My boyfriend is getting me those. He's telling me they're eaten. Inakuanga na matunda? Inaitwa aje? Haya, inakaa kama beans. Inakaa kama butterfly. So mtu anakula. So guys, let me have a taste of this. Butterfly, 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 butterfly. Well, yes, I was trying some TikTok, but network is such a huge problem over here. But I thought this location is so good for a TikTok, but I wasn't doing the dance right. I was practicing, but I could not get it, and I gave up before I could do the dance. As we were taking our nature stroll, we came along this well. Even my boyfriend discovered this well today. And it's a well, like, isn't this dangerous? The good thing about the countryside is that most people don't walk around, especially at night, but this is still very dangerous. Oh my goodness. Well, me and flowers. Actually, nature brings out my inner child. I came across this one. It grows mostly in a swampy place, and it's a wild onion. Yeah, it actually looks like an onion. I don't know, maybe this is what they used to eat. This is what they used to eat before they discovered onions of today. Do you know this grass? It grows mostly during the rainy season, and it has these sweet little roots. They are like macadamia, but they're different. They're sweet, they're sugary, they're very delicious. I love them, but I know they are sprouting, so they don't have that. Yeah, childhood memories back in school, back in primary school. This is okay. I'm used to calling it kasi alata, but it's called sin alata. So we are boiling it. Some is for drinking, and the rest will shower with it. Yeah, we'll shower with it. So you're supposed to boil it. This is how the leaves look like. They have yellow flowers. The one we saw that day was not this one, but this is great medicine. This one we found it on our way home. Look at that. So we'll shower with this and drink some. To see what jing.